But there we go. We got Buckholes and Big Unit and all those guys out there. So we're on the right lineup. Let's start this up. Ranked is where we're heading, and we'll see how we do. Would like to play at Top Golf, but I don't know that I want to score 30 runs to try to win a game because my opponent's a better hitter than I am. I think the match window can just stay there, and we'll see how it goes. Not sure if there's anything new coming to the game over the next couple days, but we do have cityscapes and spotlight programs and all that stuff going on. Solo, what's up, buddy? How's your day treating you? How's May going for you, Solo? All right, we are stuck searching. Your Solo, respect his authority. I don't know why I can't get a game. I know why I can't get a game, because the game doesn't have a lot of people playing it as much as it did. It's fallen off. All right, let's pitch Buckholz, and then we'll pitch Big Unit next game. Freezing. Oh, is it cold out there? It's starting to heat up here. Like, it was cold Tuesday. We had a little overcast, a little rain, and I think it's supposed to be up to 98 or 99 this weekend. So I'm not looking forward to the heat. So kind of envious of you, but if it's too cold, then it's not fun either. Introverted Mullet, how are you, Mullet? I think we're out at the White Sox Stadium. I'm just gonna call it Comiskey because it used to be Comiskey. I think there's less people playing, dude. Like I think they kind of missed having the goodwill of the casual players to stick around, but what do I know? I'm just speculating. Mullet, I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, buddy. What's new out your way, Mullet? Dominic and Andrew, welcome in, guys. That one got me with the high heat. I was looking down for a breaking pitch, and down I went. It's like 50 degrees right now. You woke up, 37-degree weather. Hey, what's up, Zach? Chilling for Mullet. That's good to hear. Zach, do you think the real NBA Finals is going to be Thunder versus Spurs if it ends up being Thunder Spurs? Because I kind of feel that way, without trying to be disrespectful to everybody else. I don't see anybody coming out of the East and beating you guys. Ooh, timing is off. Did a little bit of offline play, you know, knocking out the moments and stuff. And yeah, my timing window is not what it needs to be yet. Possibly, says Zach. Yeah, we need everybody to follow. We got a chase pack and spotlight pack, and I forget what else. But yeah, if we get 100 followers, we'll do a big pack opening. Solo says, don't make him download the app and come over there. Tyler and Chandon, welcome in, guys. Lewis, welcome in. Sean, welcome aboard. I just bought J-Ram. We'll see how he does. I was not sitting fastball, so didn't swing. That time I tried to go get it. It was up over his head. Clearly a ball. And he got me a chase. Opponent wasn't throwing a ton of waste pitches, so I was kind of geared up 0-2, expecting a strike. And, yeah, that time should have let the ball go by. So we swung at a couple of balls there. Oh, well, we'll warm up as the stream and game progress. There's Bobby Witt Jr. I like that the game got an update to the icon of the app today. Pretty sure I played yesterday and it still had Judge on there. Now it's got Witt. Hey, what's up, Joey Smith? How are you? Here's the question of the day for you guys. Designated hitter rule. It saved baseball or it ruined tradition? What do you guys think? Yeah, Joey, I'm doing good. Yeah, Witt's on there. So I guess they're going to be switching it up. Zach says it saved baseball.
Ball, that's outside.
I've been prompting ChatGPT to give me some good either or questions. I don't know why I started to load that over to second, but was assuming he was going to try to run cheese or something. Joey also thinks it's a baseball. You like the DH, So Mullet's going to go with saved as well. Don't mind it. Pitchers don't need a hit, says Solo Phil in purple chat. Okay, here's Marte. So lineup changes. I got J-Ram at third and Elliott short. So no more Chipper and Mate on the left-hand side of the infield. I had the 87 Chipper since the game launched pretty much. I'd like to get the Jimmy Rollins card, but I don't know that he's as necessary now that we got Ellie for free. I'm surprised Ellie's speed is as low as it is. Kind of weird the split between the leagues. Yeah, it definitely was Solo. Yeah, he had one league with the batters hitting for the pitchers, and one league where the pitchers would still hit. How should I pronounce this one? Comclux? Welcome in, friend. Thanks for following. Just got a piece of that. No, I didn't get a piece. With Santander. Thought I had ticked it foul. Misheard it. Auditory hallucination. Bummer. Jammed up there for Fernando. If you guys are browsing on TikTok's For Your page, come on in. Let's talk sports. If we get 100 followers, we'll do a big pack opening. Got lucky and hit the chase pack when I loaded up the game today. I guess I hadn't got my spin around the wheel, and hit one of the diamond selections. So I got chase pack 7 in that mix. Brad is our first follower of the day. Thanks for following, Brad. Brad, who do you root for as a baseball fan? Playing ranked today. Getting freaky already, says Solo. Yes, we are. Brad's getting the W's in the purple stream. Brad's a Braves fan. Boy, Braves are hot right now. Oh, there's another one. It's Crimson Edits. How's it going, Crimson? Crimson, apropos nothing. Are you a fan of the Crimson Tide? Are you an Alabama fan? Oh, there's another one. Doesn't have a display name. Has a baseball player in the profile picture. I'm assuming that's you. And if so, what position do you play? All right, Crimson, he is a Bama supporter. Right on. Good start to the season. Yes, Braves are locked in to start. I got one of those spotlight packs that features Olsen as one of the high-end cards. I wouldn't mind pulling Oli and using him as a lefty specialty bat off the bench. Roll Tide, says the other friend. Mitchell, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Mitchell. We're on the follow train. If we make it past the 100 station, we'll rip packs for everybody to enjoy. To laugh at when nothing good comes out. But maybe they'll be good today. Lucy and Charlie Brown. I'm just going to try to keep kicking at that football. So you got to do this Solo. Pokeshop. Pokeball. And then you can buy whatever. See? Like I just purchased them. Wesson, welcome in. Oh, hey, JR. Thanks for the thumbs up for 10 jewels in the red chat. Ellie's got the range to get that. That's impressive. I don't think I would have got that with Made in the shorter player model. But Jackie too fast will get the infield hit. Camden Drake, welcome in, Camden. Sarah, how are you doing? Sarah's in the red chat as well. We're multi-streaming, so I'm chatting with everybody across the 3 platforms in case you're new today and it's your first time seeing the stream. We got some folks, like Zach Attack, been hanging out 5-6 years. They've seen the evolution of the stream. And then, yeah, some of you guys may just be tuning in for the first time a few minutes ago. There you go, Solo. Now you're loaded up. Now you can catch. We have a Pokemon game over in the purple chat. And every 15 minutes it spawns a Pokemon and you can try to catch it in the chat. So Solo was out of Pokeballs. Now he's wasting his balls and throwing them at Donnie. Hey, new music. Yeah, it's good to be back. Missed a couple days there. Expected to miss Tuesday. Yesterday I didn't really expect to miss, but had an early morning appointment that popped up. Here's Willie McGee trying to get the offense moving. Feeling like a pitcher's duel in this one.
That's outside.
Those of you that play Diamond Dynasty, who are your starting 5 in your rotation right now? Or at least the pitchers you feel most comfortable with. I'm hoping Buckholz and Randy Johnson help me. I just made it to Randy. Feels like inning 2 was really slow to progress through the XP program. Oh, what's up, Aiden? Welcome back to the stream, buddy. New music. What's the plans for the weekend? You seen any concerts or anything? Oh, here we go. I thought it was hanging. Get foul.
That ball's foul.
Dude, I don't think I've heard of any of those guys, to be honest with you, Nats fan. Hey, Henny, how are you, friend? Baseball starts tonight for us, Henny. Like, the first game starts tonight. We've been going to practices. I thought that was hanging. I went a little too far down. Decent contact, but not great. Skeen, Seth Hernandez, Kate Anderson are top 3 in your rotation. I need to try some of those dudes out. I wonder if it's pulling data mostly from the red platform, Nats fan. Yeah, threw out some odd names, right? Already had 30 games for Henny and the teams that he coaches. TM, you're not even a follower. Why would I want to play one-on-one with you? You win, it's a galaxy, he says. Well, that's nice. Now I know I want to play with you. But, no, I don't really play head-to-head much around here. I guess you guys can stream snipe if you want. I did hear something about it, Corzone. Isn't there a cruise ship that's having to be quarantined because of that virus spreading around? Oh, the purple president's back. Welcome back, President. We all pledge allegiance to the purple president when he's here. All right, Bobby Witt Jr. too fast. He'll beat it out. Just had 8 games in 4 days for Henny. How are the teams playing, and specifically how's little Henny doing? Oh, no way. Polyquan's here. What's up, Polyquan? Yeah, Corzone, I read like you may not have symptoms for like 28 days or something. But it sounds terrible. And I hope we take it seriously and don't ignore it as a nation. Doesn't sound like good stuff to have. Did you know schools took out the Pledge of Allegiance? Yeah, I think I knew that. I thought it was kind of school dependent these days. Like if you're in a private school or something, they may still have it. Polyquan, I've been good. How's everything out your way? Is the weather getting cooler already?
Outside, that's a ball.
And not what I needed. Obviously want to keep the game level. He's going to roll it through, and we're down a run. This is my first game with the Clay Buckholz card. It was down and away from him. I mean, it wasn't like I threw it in a terrible location. Just good timing for my opponent. All right, so Willie McGee's going to grab that one. There we go. All right, so we got some switch hitters coming up because I favor switch hitters when I can use them. It may not help much, but we're always trying to find the little edges in this game. Really any game you play, why not try to play from an advantage if you can? they told you where to go find it, Solo. I mean, Nats fan. In the market for a station bike. Do I know of one? This one over here from Schwinn's pretty good. And, here's J-Ram. He's supercharged. I don't know why J-Ram got supercharged, to be honest with you. But I bought him to take over third base because I was going to need him eventually for American League. Nats fan says it's worse than the ex-girlfriend. Why did I swing at that? I thought that I could have sworn that the thing had some break at the top, and it was going to be coming down to me like a sinker. Well, it wasn't. So down we go as we adjust to our new card. All right, 2-0 count. I know it's a long ways away, but I'm ready for some NFL. A's are getting on my nerves. They fell back to 500 yesterday. Phillies have their number so far in that series. Let's see, Drop, the hee. Thanks for following Drop and Cohen. More followers means more pack openings on this stream. Yeah, Philly's on a roll in general. Don Mattingly's turning it around there in Philly. Beautiful pitch. Just got the frame. Hit a milestone home run. That's why he's supercharged. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good reason. Thought it was a ball. But I was wrong, and I'm out. 99 launch on the screwball. Does it have enough? No. Just missed the 3-run shot for Tatis. If he could have got the bat head out touch earlier and pulled it more, maybe. Of course, if I would have barreled it up a little better, we'd be on top. So Fernando just missing. And Ellie's going to hit it past himself to lead off the inning. Let's see, Jerry, Ladies Man, Tandem, Carson, Jay, MT Smith. What's up, everybody? Oh, Viking, hey, thanks for resubscribing, man. How are you, Viking? How about New York? They're kicking butt and taking names so far. Shout out to the Viking. Let me get the hype emotes going in chat. Viking, I don't know off the top of my head, so forgive me, because I know you're going to know the answer to this one. Just got the LE card, and he's dropping double play balls. That's great. Twitch clipped that. Now to reset where I was. Viking, how long has it been since the Knicks have won an NBA championship? I think it's the 70s, but I may be incorrect on that guess. And we didn't get the force, unfortunately. KMBR Fonzo, how's it going, KM? So 73 against the Lakers. So definitely a generation of fans that have not seen the title. Happy Reggie Miller Day, says Solo. President's got the hype emotes going. I need weak contact somewhere. This is not good. We'll turn 2. Got what we needed. It's been a game that's had some big swings in it already. For a 1-0 game. And Veritek's going to get a hit. Let's see, 99. Got to the finals, lost to the Spurs. Last time you guys reached the finals. I remember those Ewing teams were so good with, Derek Harper, Houston. It was Allen Houston, I think. Trying to remember some of the other role players. Charles Oakley was really good with those guys growing up. Let's see, Donnie, why don't chickens wear underwear? And the punchline is their pecker is on their face. Thanks, Nas fan. I've just been banned in 14 countries for that joke. No, that wasn't too bad. Corey, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Corey. Corey, who's your favorite baseball team? Yeah, he's checking. I was going to try to go swipe one. What difficulty are we on? We're playing on Ultra Goat right now. You can only unlock it by using the Konami code at the beginning of the game. This is where the real sweats play. Not the casuals. That's fan's roommate told him that joke. Corey's a Cardinals fan. Corey, favorite Cardinal of all time for you? I'm chasing down in the dirt. We will advance as he didn't need to throw to first to complete the strikeout. All right, a hit could level it. Here for Ian Hop. He's been dotting this top corner with fastballs. I was looking for it and it didn't get down there to the sinker. That's one I gotta let go. Albert Pujols. Well, great answer on Pujols. Yeah, I guess I'm down on strikes. Tried to check it up, but after not playing for a couple of days, you can tell my timings are a bit off. Or Yaddy. Yeah, Yaddy had a great career there too. I feel like Cardinals fans often will say Yaddy, but fans in general may not realize how good he was. Nats fan, he's happy with the national season at this moment. Nats says he'll never get the 99 Miggy. It's super grindy, Nats fan, this year. The game. Like, it seems like everything's either going to be a boatload of time or put your credit card on file and buy some stubs. And the margins on flipping have gotten smaller and smaller year after year. So they're making it tougher for that method. Not that you can't do it, but it seems like you're going to have to invest more and more time going that way. Alex, welcome aboard. Thanks for following us. Alex, I got a question for you. Who is your favorite female athlete of all time? Yeah, I can't wait to get back on Madden, honestly. The CNES fan says the grind is worth it. I'm not a bump on a log who sits on the game all day. Hey, what's happening to us, Logic?
What the dog doing?
Nope.
I feel attacked, Nats fan. Why did he say F me for? Bad timing on that pitch, but I'll get away with it. Ellie's got it, and he'll go to first. What is the dog doing these days? All right. 5 hits to 7. Only 1 run has been scored. Yeah, he's not pitching too much into patterns that at least I'm picking up on.
Ball, that's low.
We are, Rudy. Yeah, same name there. Ooh, good answer. Alex Morgan. Favorite female athlete.
Ball 2.
Z3, welcome in. To be fair to me, the more good packs and things I have, hopefully the more entertaining the stream is. You can use it as a motivation to try to get people to engage. And we'll get a perfect swing. Unfortunately, not a perfect result. We'll take the hit, but it didn't elevate. You're employed. What did you miss? You're setting me up for one SV, but I don't think you deserve it, so I'll just let it go. Brad, welcome in. How are you, Brad? Thanks for following. Brandon, thanks for following as well. Favorite female athlete for Nats fan is Serena. SV 1979, thanks for following. Were you born in 1979? Jordan 2 Real, how are you, Jordan? There's Franco coming out of the bullpen. I asked because I was born in 1980. So if you're born in 79, you got me by a year. Nats fan is a big fan of the Williams sisters. I'm kind of surprised. Wasn't expecting that. Gen X. So I've heard my generation described as Zennial generation. In between Gen X and Millennial. The Oregon Trail generation. They don't seem like they have the type of personality that you would be affectionate of, Nats fan. You know, both have been a little controversial at times and not always great sportsmanship and things like that. So, you know, despite their greatness, I'm a little surprised you're a fan. But, you know, it's just my thought. Solo says, oh my goodness, how was it watching the Wright brothers fly? It was great. I was there at Kitty Hawk. We then made paper airplanes. and we had a Werther's. It was so long ago. Solo, they didn't call it a Werther's original. It was just a Werther's. Exactly, Brandon. Tennis is a hell of a sport, and they win a lot. That's very true. Off the court doesn't matter to you much as Nats fan. Even on the court, Serena's had a lot of outbursts. Can't remember Venus having as many, but you know, Venus kind of faded from the spotlight a bit. Where the younger sister, super long career of dominance. Whoa, Kobe, no, nobody inbox Kobe. Kobe's scamming. Kobe, get. You don't have to go home, but you got to get out of here. Kobe's banned. Yeah, don't inbox Kobe. It's probably not going to be anything good. It's not going to be DonyellFreak feet pictures or anything that you guys want to see. All right, so that spammer is gone. I think they mean to like send a direct message, Cole, but yeah, it's just a scammer that's going through lives and flooding chats, I'm sure. And if the streamer doesn't have a moderator watching, or if they're not watching themselves, then their community might get caught up reaching out to that person, thinking it's actually something legit. Kobe with Nats fan would like to see Kobe's mom's feet. Yeah, don't do it. Exactly. Brandon knows. You've been to the flight site in North Carolina, says Nats fan. You know what I've heard is one of the worst landmarks to go visit is Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock and the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I've seen the Hollywood sign when I was driving around in Los Angeles before, but I haven't gone to check out the Walk of Fame. Where's a spot that you guys have visited that you regretted? If anybody wants to go down this path. And we'll get a little jammer there. Out to left field. California. California's not a spot like that. So I'm at a point of interest, not an entire state. What would the purple president say? He's the president to all the folks. All right, Nats fans, he's cooking one up for us. Franco's cooking up some soft left-hand pitching in here. I'm using the Clay Buckhold Cityscapes, Cole. The New York City Christmas tree. What was bad about it? Just too much hype for what it was. Yeah, he's gone to Sharon Armstrong, and he went back to the same location. Just kind of took something off with that cutter. And we'll bop one with Veritek. New York City 2. Anything in New York City, solo didn't enjoy. Very small and crowded. Love the control on the Buckholz card. This is my first game with him. So far, so good. Did give up a run, but I gotta give my offense a shot here to support too. I thought I was tracking that well. Too far towards the handle of the bat. New York City as a whole is overrated, says Nats fan. Solo said he had more fun at Niagara Falls than in New York City. I've heard Niagara Falls is a terrible destination to go to as well, unless you go on the Canadian side. Supposedly the Canadian side is much, much cleaner and nicer, but I haven't been there, so I'm just talking secondhand information. Hey, welcome in, buddy. It is Naruto Kid 12 that just followed. You did pack Mizorowski's Cityscapes. You love them. You haven't used Buckholz as much. Yeah, how's the Memorial, Nats fan? I'm assuming that's probably done very well. Cleaner, nicer area. Okay. Told the story, you're getting charged $20 to use a public bathroom. That's tough. Jackson, welcome aboard. I'm going to hit you guys with a random fact here in a minute. I got Randy pitching next game. I haven't used him yet either. So those are my reinforcements to the pitching staff. They keep it super clean. No riffraff. Oh, this is pretty good timing from the AI here. Vatican City is smaller than New York City's subway map. At about 44... I want to say it's hectaacres and 800 people. There's a fact from Nightbot via Stream Elements. Yes, it is legal. Just don't try to spend it here. We don't take Trudeau bucks around here. I don't know who the Prime Minister is anymore. Mark Carey, right? I think Carey is our current Prime Minister. Sorry, Canadian buddies. I know Trudeau was dating Katy Perry there after he got out of office. Well, I'm jamming a few in here and there. Maybe we can barrel one up and grab the lead here late. Oh, just not enough on that one to get it through the 5.5 hole. Bummer. All right, so here's J-Ram with 2 out. Oh, I forgot Ramirez gets the shift by default. Try to stay back and hit it to left field. Or right field, if it's on the inner half. Hey, I know Cougar Bush. Thanks, Fred.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Cole, thank you for following.
That's inside.
Lights are flashing for Cole. Timer's going up as well. All right, full count. I was looking on the outer half. I don't know. I think Cougar is probably a troll, but we'll see. That's the Donyell Marshall jersey right there. I'm glad you know. Cougar's kind of reminding me of Sheepadoodle, though. Yeah, I thought it was on that sweeper, but didn't quite work out. Dark Spectre, thanks for lurking. Hope everything's going well, Dark. Yeah, I finally got one right. Let me scroll up here. Oh, it did have a pretty good breakdown. Mike, welcome aboard. How are you, Mike? All right, Buckles may go complete game 1 run and not get the victory. That's tough, Clay. Welcome to the DonyellFreak team. Solo says the Statue of Liberty is small compared to what he thought it was. Yeah, I have the impression of the Statue of Liberty being quite large. From out here on the West Coast, having never traveled over. All right, so thanks to all of you that have followed. If you're new to the stream, we'd love to hear your favorite baseball team. Cole's been chatting. He followed too. Thanks, Cole.
That's a ball.
I mean, in all seriousness, Brandon, because you've been here for a few minutes, and I know you're not just being obnoxious. We're playing on Hall of Fame, so Hall of Fame can get tough to hit on. Serve that one up to Edwards, though, and that's going to make it a lot tougher in that 9th inning. So he scored a run on a ball that was down and away, and that one was right on the frame. So that was a good pitch for him to swing at. All right, Tatis will swing through. Buckle's still in the green, so we'll try to level up the stamina of the bullpen. Yeah, that's true, Brandon. The Statue of Liberty is small. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm sorry, Solo. I thought you had said something new. Dalton Dickerson, welcome aboard. Trompo, welcome in as well. We're on a good pace. If we get 100 followers, we'll do a big pack opening to celebrate 100 followers. So please follow, share, and like. And maybe Buckle's getting too predictable here. Bart, welcome in. How are you, Bart? Bart's got an interesting last name. Jacob Warren, welcome in. I give up runs and people start following. You guys just want me to be an LOL cow? It's fine with me. And we painted the inner half. See him dancing around over there. Ashton, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Ashton. Ashton, what's the profile picture? I think it's a dog, but I can't make it out for sure. Could just be the background with a person in the foreground too. Hard for me to tell on my computer monitor. Yeah, it could be 2. Ellie decides to hang on to it this time. And we need 3. Baghdad, what's happening, Baghdad? I can't tell, bud. It's like this big on my monitor. Kind of looks like a dog's nose, but then it could be a person in front of like a tree or something too. What's my rating? Low 1600s. Me too, Cole. I'm feeling 4. Little 4 spot. Gagne won't know what hit him. And a little early on the slider. Grayson, welcome aboard. Let's see. Trying to be PJ 13. I thought I made a great take. That was painted. This is Gagne. If you haven't played the show for a while, they redid the strike zone frame. If it's touching the frame at all, it's now a strike. That one was close. Yeah, he can be tough, exactly, Jacob. If somebody pitches well with him, he can be brutal. So let's try to make the most out of our last out. We'll send up the speedster, Jesus Mate. Jesus was trying to get a little drag bunt surprise on him. Cole, you may have caught me. You may have caught me with a fabrication, Cole. Aiden, welcome aboard. The name's Cole. I've noticed over the time streaming, when people just come in and they're really worried about your rating and your record, and they haven't said anything else and they're not engaging with you, I usually just give them kind of a BS answer, because, like, why are you that worried about where my ranking is? You can't enjoy the stream if I'm not rated a certain number. Potato, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Potato. Lights stop flashing. Let me turn them on and back off. Reset the lights. All right, so I was at 733. Opponent was in the 770s, and he just went to 800. So congratulations to my opponent on World Series. Was very close to beating him. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm low 1600s. A lot of times I'll say I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world or some nonsense and just see what they say. Should you buy the game today? Only if it's on sale currently. I wouldn't pay full price for it. It's been out for 6-7 weeks now. It's not a great release of the game. Definitely wait for it to go on sale, because if it's not on sale at this moment, it's probably going to be on sale this weekend or next week. Okay, it is on sale. Yeah, sure, jump in with us. Excuse me, Solo, you're making me laugh with that question. I did. When the color lights would get changed, it would kind of mess with my eyes a lot, especially in the daytime, more so than the nighttime. So I made it very pricey if anybody's going to mess with them. I think the thing that was aggravating me was Lumia more than anything, because I don't mind it being off for my vision, because it's in front of me too. I have one of these panels for like 5 minutes and then switching it back, but it wasn't really letting me switch it back. It's like it's glitched or something in their software. I wish I had other software I could run that was consistent. All right, here's Santander.
No, that's down. Ball.
I haven't got to pitch with Randy for a while. I hope you're right, Cole. Hopefully I can sequence well with him and get some key outs.
Ball.
Staying patient with Anthony at the plate. Leafs got the first pick. Who's the consensus first round or first overall selection for the NHL, Mike?
No, that's low. Ball.
He was kind of swinging there early, Cole. Now he's clamping down and holding on to the bat. He's going to bop one to the opposite field. Oh, Gavin McKenna is the consensus first overall. Should he be on the Leafs season 1, or will he play in the minors for a while, you think? I guess what I'm trying to say is he an instant impact player? He went to Penn State. Oh, interesting. And I was trying to throw that one for a strike. Hey, New Music Inferno, thanks for sending the chili for 6 jewels. If you guys are watching on TikTok, you control the timer over my shoulder by following, sharing, liking. Of course, gifts and subs drive the timer up too. If we get 100 followers before the timer expires, we'll do a big pack opening. You like to combine the sinker fastball with Randy. Good difference on those, says Cole. I'm facing Michael King on the hill. Probably start the year on the 3rd line, says Mike. Sharks have the 2nd pick? Oh, I didn't realize we got the 2nd pick. Is it a huge drop off from 1 to 2? They're good. Today's first day for T-ball and coach pitch, so exciting day for the youth athletes. Cole, thanks for the GGs. All right, Willie McGee's on. We're going to utilize Willie's speed. He's that good. So unfortunate for the Sharks not to land first to pair with Celebrini, but yeah, 2nd pick's not bad.
Ball, that's in.
I don't know what we're talking about first day of May. I'm confused in the purple screen now. Oh, you can type exclamation point PMS because we're making PMS fun again, and it'll take you to the Pokemon server too for Discord. All right, sometimes I crack myself up, but yeah, it really is a command. Let's see, Sean, Zach, Regs, Devil Daddy, Colton, Braden, Bryce, welcome in, everyone. How are you guys doing? I think there's like Little League and stuff. We usually sign up through Parks and Rec. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that's already going on. Let's see. Bryce, welcome aboard. Bryce, who's your favorite athlete of all time? We're staying in the battle there with J-Ram. And he's going to get a perfect shot up the middle. Let's try to get to 3rd base. I got J-Ram trailing since he threw through to 3rd, so J-Ram stretches out an extra 90 feet. Looking at Ivar Steinberg from the Swedish Hockey League. Is it deep enough? That's what she said. We're going to find out. How did Marte end up on 2nd? Marte was hustling there. That's got a shot. 97 off the bat. That deal is pure by Santander, but he's going to grab it out the wall. Don't know what else I needed for a perfect on that swing. So let's see. Plays very similar to William Nylander, who's incredible. Can actually get a defenseman. Carson Carrells or Chase Reed. Mason and Patriots fan, welcome in, guys. Yeah, it's only a 7-week season too, which I feel is really small for, you know, getting signed up and getting jerseys and doing pitcher day and all that stuff just to play 7 games. So I might try to enroll them in one of the other leagues. Nats fan has a question of the day. Go for it, Nats fan. So did you guys see the stuff about Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini went together somewhere on a boat for a few hours? They rented a boat, and this was while she was expecting. And then when the baby came, the baby's name is Michael. This was a few years ago. There's so many layers to the whole thing. Doesn't mean he can't coach football or he's not good to his players, but the good guy Vrabel narrative probably won't be getting pushed as much now by NFL media. Let's see. Probably go defense. Sharks did not have a deep defensive room last season because Mike plays games. Sam Graham, welcome in, Sam. Let's see. Nasfan says a guilty pleasure you enjoy. I love slamming a bag of Doritos with a cold glass of milk. Should I eat the whole thing at once? No, and I usually don't, but there's times where I eat like way more than I should. I really have to portion myself if I'm going to let myself have snacks in the house. It's been a point of emphasis to try to get healthier this year, and the weight's been creeping down slowly. What about guilty pleasures, everybody? Is this game worth it? So somebody just asked me in chat if it was worth it, LG, and I told him don't buy it unless it's on sale. He told me it is on sale right now. So I think if it's on a discount, not a terrible time to jump into it. I wouldn't pay full price for the game anymore because it's been out too long. And it's not a great edition of the game. Sound like a commentator. That's what we're aiming for, Top Vision. Nats fan, his guilty pleasure is I enjoy watching Wizards basketball. That's his answer. Spicy answers on the next Donnie After Dark. Jaden, welcome in. How are you, Jaden? Oh, that is interesting. Sounds like the NBA getting Cooper Flag over to the Mavericks after they sent a new superstar to the Lakers. I don't trust these leagues too much. You hate Texas laws right now, says Glenn, because it is not a right-to-work state. You're being forced to work while sick. If you were to take the day off, are they just going to fire you then, Glenn? And then you won't be able to get unemployment or something? That sounds pretty messed up. We need Nico Harrison to take over the Dallas Stars and make a trade with the Los Angeles Knights. That is not why we got Ellie De La Cruz. They'd write you up and then fire you. That's messed up, dude. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Bad enough to be sick, and then having to go and work a shift is just going to magnify all the symptoms and things that you're dealing with. Try to get a little squeeze action there. Didn't work out. Call me Diana Rossini. Nolan, welcome in. Thanks for following Nolan. We got Nolan and Colin coming through. Nightbot playing that answer close to the vest.
Ball. Ball.
Let's see. Jace, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Jace. If the Kings had a perfect offseason, Mike, great draft, couple of key free agents, are they close to competing or no? You know what? That does make sense, Nats fan. Let it blow over a little bit, then go and lean into it some. I do wonder about the marriages for them. And I mean, their marriage is their personal business, but they kind of put all their personal business on blast getting photographed at the Sedona Resort or whatever that was. And then immediately issuing a statement like, yeah, friends hang out at the resorts. Yeah, it's nothing. I'm just a reporter and a coach just talking sports, you know. Come on. Xander, welcome in. How are you, Xander? Fair assessment from Mike. Widely recognized in major metrics that Nightbot tracks. My head's going to get so big, I'm not going to be able to make it through the room when I try to go out. Maxis, welcome in. All right, Randy's going to retire Gunnar Henderson. And here comes Jackie Robinson. Perfect draft this year. Won't impact anything. You're in the mid-20s. Don't have a pick in the second or third. Exactly. Yeah, you're going to have to find the diamonds and the rough down there. TikTok friends, to reset stream, there's a timer that's running down. It's the FOMO timer. If you send a galaxy, subscribe, whatever, it goes up. When you follow, it goes up a bit. If we get 100 followers before time expires, we'll do a big pack opening. I have a chase pack that I landed this morning on the prize wheel, so that would be the Crescendo pack for us. So help me entertain you guys. Please follow, share, and like. Am I going to get the Bobby Witt card? I didn't realize there was a Bobby Witt card. Makes sense as to why they changed up the icon. Probably Chindu. Coco, welcome in. How are you, Coco?
Ball inside.
And Mike, I may be misremembering, but the Los Angeles Kings made some front office changes, or that didn't happen. I thought it did, but I could be wrong. Wild Boy Steve, welcome in, Steve. All of you that just came in and followed in the last 5 or 10 minutes, please tell us your favorite baseball team. Oh, it was last year you guys made some changes. Team president needs to be re-signed. Speaking of guys that need to be re-signed, the Warriors are in a holding pattern with Steve Kerr. And I guess the thought from ownership is that it's more likely to bring him back than not. Supposedly ESPN was pushing really hard to get Kerr to try to go do, I don't know if he's going to do in-studio analysis or be a broadcaster like he used to, but they're trying to land him. Truly goated, welcome aboard. And then report yesterday, Russell Wilson was deciding between being Geno Smith's backup with the Jets or being in the studio for CBS. Cullen Gill, welcome in, Colin. Going to be on the coaching search this offseason, unless the front office really like the intern, says Mike. All right, Randy and Ellie squaring off.
That missed. That's a ball.
Try the big unit sinker ball. And we'll sink it in for a strike. Mike's tired of the Kings playing a conservative style of hockey. That one smashed up the right field line. Is there a clear dominant team at the moment in the NHL that looks like they're going to win the Stanley Cup, or is it still kind of a crapshoot? Trying to pick off De La Cruz. Nice hit for him. You can't get to 500. You're stuck at 450. Old school gamer. Old school, something that might help you. I don't know what level of play you play at when you're at your very best, but if you're not using precision rings, the stick extenders from DonyellFreak, those help a bit. Of course, trying to see the ball out of the hand as early as possible and take batting practice will help too. If you are going to buy from DonyellFreak, they make the rings and the extenders. You can use my creator code. It's DF. Got all the programs done. Yeah, I'm pretty caught up on most of the programs myself. Feels nice to complete those programs and get the rewards. But he's strung together back-to-back knocks. I have the sensitivity, Kyle, down like two clicks. I had it about halfway, but then it was too restrictive for me, and I wasn't able to move the PCI quickly enough. I like hitting no inner, no outer, and with diamonds. I do think that those of you that are using the bat PCI is a really good PCI, though. I have trouble throwing a strike. Drop 5 is lackluster, says Dan. Can you explain why the extender works? You're in over your head on that hurdle. So they give you a longer lever, and it's more precision. A lot of FPS players use them for Call of Duty and Fortnite and games like that. And you definitely will notice a difference. Looks like he's sitting on something, or maybe just trying to draw the walk. DJ Jennings, welcome in, DJ. He's either going to be brilliant or terrible on this front door attempt. Long at bat, key at bat here. I should have hit the bear down. I just thought about it. Oh well. We're going to give up a sacrifice fly. Keep the double play in order. And it's going to be a 1-2 game. Oh, I'm doing good. What's up, Sean of Detroit? DJ Jennings, welcome in. Still trying to get used to this bear down thing. I forget about the bear down a lot. Oh, what's up, Fanaki? Dude, I saw you were showing up on my Garmin feed in Tokyo. Were you on vacation or something, buddy, or did you move? Let's see, you got Chapman from the Chase Pack. Very nice, Kyle. I'd love to pull that Chapman card. All right, he just misses the homer. And De La Cruz didn't try to get him out, unfortunately, for me. Brody Bollinger and not Ethan, welcome in. Oh, very nice, Fanaki. How was it? Avs are making it out of the West. East is probably going to be Sabres or Hurricanes. You forget about it, too. You forget that it's a thing. I feel like I'm probably missing out when other opponents are using it a lot, Sean. You know, if they've integrated into their game and, like, I never remember to bear down. Saw somebody compare Chase Chapman to live series. It wasn't a big difference, to be honest, says Dan. That's interesting, Dan. Panaki, I've been good. The kids are good. Family's good out this way. What's new with you? And, you know, how's life in Europe? Are you getting the game much? Occasionally on Reddit, I'll see that game that I know that you like to play. I want to say it's Baltro. I may be mispronouncing it. The card game. I still never played it, but whenever I see it, I always think about you and Wags because I know you guys were kind of early adapters to it. Balatro. There we go. Hey, what's up, Sheepadoodle? Sheepadoodle, somebody came in. I thought it was you on a burner. May not have been them. May not have been you, but they reminded me of you 30 minutes ago. Sheep, thanks for the hat and mustache. Sorry, I'm a little behind on chat, guys. I'll get caught up eventually. Got to get into hockey this year, Donnie. Probably best time to be a Sharks fan since the mid-2010s. Maybe if I pay more attention to the Sharks, the A's moving out won't be as bad. Japan's absolutely amazing. What a country, says Fanaki. Still think I'd enjoy it. I'm sure I will. It's just going to take me another 3 years to finally play it. Sheepadoodle doesn't have another account. All right, so when it's the sheep experience, it's legit. Sheepadoodle, are you going to see the Sheep Detective movie? I think it's coming out tonight or tomorrow, somewhere pretty soon. Since you are the Sheepadoodle. Let's see. I love Juice World 99.9 has followed. How's it going, Juice? I think I'm chasing a little too much here. That was a good pitch to hit. Oh yeah, there's a movie. It's one of those movies that it's set in like real life, but you know there's a lot of animatronic animals that talk and stuff. And my kids are interested to see it. They saw the previews when we went and saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So yeah, the Sheep Detective is coming out. Pops up on our YouTube feed quite often. But we're watching, you know, stuff for youth. Bad swings. You bought NHL a week ago. It's a Zord Mike's Live. Yeah, things are good out this way, Funaki. Are you still getting to bike around a lot? Because I got a new Garmin around Christmas time, and trying to get back to being more active like I was when I would do the exercise streams and all that good stuff. Some weight has crept back on, as you could probably tell. But yeah, you're consistent in my feed. Desert Rat, and I do see some of the Australian boys once in a while on there. Blinged Out, welcome aboard. Thanks for following Blinged. But yeah, I'm doing great, Juice World. Good to have you connect with us. We're playing some ranked this morning and trying to get a World Series push together before Weekend Classic, either today or tomorrow, hopefully. Haven't hit World Series this year yet.
That's a ball.
Mike's played 50 combined years of franchise, and you've only won one cup. That's kind of rewarding in a way, right? Because it's difficult.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
It's running nowadays. We'll hop on the bike from time to time now that the weather's picking up. How's Ajax doing, Funaki? Or as I like to call him, Ajax. Oh, the engine isn't good. I'm sorry, Mike. I was kind of getting the other impression, like they made it tough, and you can't just easily slam together a dynasty and get bored with it too quick. Hey, what's up, Caleb? How's your day treating you? Thanks for being in the chat. We're beyond halfway, TikTok. We got 53 followers. We need 47 more for I want to say it's a massive pack opening, but it's not a huge amount of packs. But there's some premium packs in there. Chase pack and spotlight packs and stuff like that. Ignalis, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Ignalis. Juice World, thank you for the GG gift. It's about as bad as the last time that I asked about the A's. A's were in first place. I haven't checked the standings after yesterday's loss, but they're 18-18. The American League West is kind of rough, so they might sneak around and be competitive, at least for the division till the end. Nats fans letting us know Alaska's a beautiful state. The A's thing's just depressing because they're gonna leave, in another year and a half or so. Yeah, it's rough. We're the antithesis of the National League Central. The A's are your pick to win the World Series this year. I love it, Sheep. I'm wearing this Jose Canseco jersey because I thought you might say that, Sheepadoodle. Correct. They're in West Sacramento, which is right across the bridge from Sacramento, but it's its own little township. Yeah, the NL Central's good. Deadpool 6'7", what's going on, buddy? Love the 6'7" in the name. We can't let that meme die. 6'7". Ooh, that's a good one. Who's the bigger disappointment this year, the Mets or the Astros? I'll take this opportunity to dump on the Astros. Just because. Mike's probably being more objective. He says the Mets are the biggest disappointment between the two. Oh, Monty Jones in the house. What's up, Monty? Man, Nats fan, he's going to go with the Mets because of the payroll. And we got Aiden coming through with the follow. Thanks, Aiden. Are the Reds in the playoffs right now? I don't have it memorized, Caleb, to be honest with you. They're in the playoff hunt. They have a winning record. I can tell you that much. Yeah, what you been doing, Monty? Where you been? Hope they didn't have you locked up somewhere, Monty. Free Monty Jones. He's here now. Just missed it with Ian Happ. We've missed a couple of could have been home runs, but that's Hall of Fame for you. Have I ever had an inside the park home run? Yes. On MLB The Show and in real life. Real life when I was like 9 or 10. So it's been a while. Dude, he's hit a bunch of home runs, Murakami has. Got a couple against the A's in Sacramento when they came to town. Yes, OVW today, 4 p.m. my time. So let's see, Monty, he's been busy. He hasn't been on platform. He's been chilling with the family. That's good to hear, Monty.
No. Hey.
Just a reminder, don't know if it's an international date or if it's only here in the U.S., but Mother's Day is this weekend. Be sure to take care of your moms and baby mamas and baby grandmamas and all that good stuff. If you forgot, you're going to be in trouble if you do forget. U.S. Murakami would have signed with the Angels and said you got Juan Moncada. Abe, thanks for following. How's your day going, Abe? Shattered the bat for the big unit. Runners off and going. Good pitch to run on. They'll swipe it easily. You got your mom some chocolate and a new coffee machine. Logan, you're winning at life, Logan. Tell me about the coffee machine. Is it one of the ones that does the pods, the K-cup things, or is it a different style? Can't get Trout to flinch. Buxton's on deck. And we'll We'll see if we get Trout to offer up on one of these. And could not get that one on the strike zone frame. He recognized and stayed away. Can't believe you only have to deal with the Angels for sports for a few weeks, says Mike. Let's go to Rogers after having the tall lefty. We'll switch it up. You have to watch the Sparks to avoid watching Angel baseball. That got a lot of the plate. You think it's an espresso coffee maker? Great hit and run for my opponent. I'm going to try to get the run at third, and I won't, and that's going to level the game. Carson Stoudemire. How's it going, Carson? But he's going to steal on the slow throw on Tyler Rogers. Carson, who's your favorite baseball team? Hey, Funaki, if you're still listening, is there any great prospects coming through baseball-wise that you'll get to maybe go check them out there in Harem? Let's see. 4.2 Dom, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Dom. Tell us about yourself, Dom. Who do you support as a baseball fan? Carson's a Marlins fan. Marlins are a fun team this year. Oh, what's up, Bama? Making the prisoners watch Angels baseball. The funny thing is, though, you guys are just a few games away from taking over the Western lead, though, too. They're okay, nothing too special. When am I going to play football again? The phone is right here next to me. It's not ringing. I'm waiting for a call from a NFL general manager. Donnie, we want you on special teams. Donnie, we want to fly you out and sign you to a incentive-related contract. I know what you meant. When am I streaming Madden again? When the new Madden comes out, probably. It's baseball season, guys. Come on, guys. Where's football at? You know, who's streaming Madden in May? Still early. Anything can happen, says Parker. That's true. All right, so I'm behind on chat. It's actually summer again. Not sure about the prospects. Got to look. No Japan, no USA this year. Yeah, Bama, what you been up to?
That's a ball.
Yeah, the A's pin is terrible as well, Mike. It's tough finding, a handful of good relievers you can trust. Okay, I'm answering the phone, Mike. I'm ready to go punt in Tampa. Yes. Sign me up. Kind of Cook, says Aiden. Flag football team for the Olympics. Yeah, me and Tom Brady will be pitching and catching. Hey, thanks, Logan. We battled. Now we're threatening. We need some more runs here. I'm out hitting my opponent. The runs are the same. Here comes Mason Miller. Boy, Mason Miller having a tremendous year for San Diego. No, I don't think so, Funaki. I think he answered me on the last one I had for you. Without the U.S. and Japan, there, are you on the fence about traveling out to see him play, or do you think you'll probably go no matter what? Logan, I like the A's for baseball. Oh, I was looking for the fastball and I didn't react to it. Kind of pulled in, but timing was off.
Ball outside.
Logan, you and I are the same. We both like small market clubs. I like the A's, you like the Dodgers. That was 101 off the bat, but it doesn't drop in. Bummer. Decent swing from Tatis. Mike says he's listening to the Philly broadcast. Background noise yesterday. Heard you guys had like 11 earned runs out of the bullpen. Yes, it feels like they've been in this series alone. We're gonna try out John Franco now. You'll go for sure. Oh, it's only 3 miles. Dutch team is always worth watching. This year, you've been watching the Yankees because of Aaron Judge. I like Judge quite a bit. For those that haven't heard the story, Judge is from the same hometown as my mom. Small little farming community town in Northern California. The A's drafted Judge out of high school, but he didn't sign with the Athletics. He went and played at Fresno State. And then, of course, the Yankees got him, and it all worked out for Aaron. Bummer. Nice swing for Ben Rice, and opponent is having some good at-bats as this one wears along. Was able to hold him back to first, but I had a bad throw. He would have made it in. It's been a good week so far, Monty. Arsenal versus PSG Champions League final is on the 30th at 9 a.m. You waking up for that one, Mike? I bet you will. Judge doing well this year. Yankees are having a good season, too. Yeah, Mike doesn't want to wake up early. Oh, called the wrong pitch. I got to disengage and retry this. Yeah, Ted Turner, pretty interesting guy, to be honest. For some reason, I thought Ted Turner had passed away like 10 years ago. And I saw a lot of other people commenting the same type of comment on Reddit. And somebody pointed out he had unfortunately been diagnosed with dementia and hadn't really been in the public eye for a long time. So I guess that was what I was thinking about with Ted Turner. Hey, what's happening, Buttfish? How's your day going? What a name. Hey, Fish, I'm a fan of the Athletics. How about for yourself?
That's a ball low.
Yes, he used to own the Atlanta Braves. Back in the 90s, they would show him and Jane Fonda together a lot at the games when they had, the four aces and all that stuff. But he's a Cubs fan. There's a small part of you that really wants Arsenal to lose because of the superb lack of ball knowledge and a loud minority of their fan base. Bella, what's happening? How's life out your way, Bella? That's a cool emote too. Let's go to Johan Duran here. What's my rating? Low 1600 soccer boy. Soccer boy, who's winning the UEFA Champions League final in your estimation?
That's a ball.
And he got bat on it. It was close to giving him the lead. Arsenal does not have a chance, says Funaki. Bella, things are good my way. Yeah. Anything new in the streaming category for you? Like, I could have sworn the other day when I saw the stream, it looked quite a bit different. You got a new PC or something, I think, Bella? But I may be misremembering. Like, I feel like either you had a TikTok or maybe it was in your Discord or something that you had upgraded. But maybe I'm dreaming too. Draco, welcome in. How are you, Draco? Late to the party on this fastball. He gets me again, so he may as well keep throwing it.
Nope, ball.
And Ellie gets us a hit up the middle. They're getting relegated to the third tier. The board needs to go. That's way down, obviously. Yeah, I was trying to get the bunt and run action there with Willie McGee, but not able to pull it off. We did offer at the pitch. Mason Eckstein, welcome in, Mason. How are you? He gets that one down. That's not going to work for a base hit. Was trying to send the runner to third while bunting. Lucas, welcome aboard. All right, so Ian Hoff needs a 2-out knock somewhere. And I think that one's staying in the yard. Adjusted to it, but I was trying to gear up for the 4-seam, and it didn't barrel it. So good. Excuse me. Good outing for Mason Miller. They flashed, Lucas. They flashed right there. Need to adjust that cowboy hat so you can see. Okay, so let's see. Moved into the new apartment in March. Just had to fix the graphic card. Now it's good. Oh, awesome. How's the new apartment treating you? Are you still in the same general area, Bella? Like the same town, province, and all that? Wyatt, you crazy? How's it going, Wyatt? Thank you for connecting with us.
That's a ball.
Let's see. Gotten up from there before. It's been 10 years since 2016. 2016 is last year. Yeah, hitting is interesting this year. I think pitching is the worst of the two elements of the game, though. Although pitching's a little better since the update, where anything touching the frame is a strike. But yeah, the whole game feels really off to me, Funaki. Can we play 2, says Wyatt. Wyatt, if you click on my profile, my link tree is there. There's a Discord server. I don't play co-op with anybody that's not in the Discord, but if you join the Discord, I'll get you the co-op role. Probably wouldn't be today, though, bud. Well, he's worn out Duran. Let's see where we want to go here. Let's try Raleigh Fingers. You finally got MLB The Show the other day, says Dakota. What do you think about it so far? I have Santander. I don't like hitting same hand side whenever possible. Caden. And that's a good job to lay off. He doesn't chase, and he'll draw a leadoff walk. You feel like they yanked down the hitting this year since the opening game. You remember you were scoring 16 runs and losing by 2. Yes, that's very true. I feel like I still play a lot of ranked games that way. Maybe because of the cheating being so prevalent online. I don't think that they've really done much for anti-cheat methods, legit lids, other than shaming people. I think it's still a thing. Well, maybe I should have thrown it harder than that. Can't wait for NFL season. We got some good picks for the Seahawks, says Glenn. That is true. Mike hasn't been having those high-scoring games since like mid-April. Braves hosted a wet t-shirt contest during college nights in the 70s. He saw a TikTok on it. Kind of interested to see what your feed looks like, Nats fan. No, I was unaware of that. Doesn't surprise me for the time and the era, though. I think there was a lot of extra promotions just try to get people in the stands, like Demolition Derby night and stuff like that, that you probably wouldn't expect in this day and age. I didn't realize he was moving there, so good job from my opponent. Let me set the shift and bring the defenders in. Feels like next score could be the score for this game. And we'll get a swing and a miss on the slider away. Low 1600s cash. Last time you watched baseball, Todd Helton was playing, says Glenn Bruce. Different kind of freeze in Atlanta those days. Absolutely. All right, he stole 2 bases, but we don't give up the productive out, and we'll hold it at 2 there. It's an account built on 70s and 80s nostalgia. All right, Nats fan. We do need the run for sure, cash. Kings do have 2 second rounders. Guys might move up. Package those picks. Whoa, Stream Elements. Put Nats fan into a puff of smoke. That is tough. Can one of the mods free Nats fan? What was that? I don't even know what Nats fan did wrong. It's messed up, Stream Elements. Ah, good pitch there. I thought it was missing low and in. Oh, is there a vanish command? You wish the Rockies would do something, they need owners. Yeah, there's plenty of these owners that are content just to make money off their franchises and not try to win titles. And it seems like the Rockies are one of those franchises right now. Josh Lockie, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Josh. And against the shift, the lone defender will grab it and Ramirez is out. Own the pick from Ottawa and the Canadians. The buddy with the diamond display name, thank you for following as well. Yeah, the PCI does get pretty small, right? Must have came out of a cold shower. It's a 0-second timeout. And just missed a big fly with Marte. Bam Bam Shook. Thanks for following, Bam Bam. We got 67 followers. That means we need 33 more before the timer runs out for a pack opening. We got 40 minutes to get there. Please follow, share, and like. If you're in TikTok chat, same name on purple and red streams. We love a multi-way follower that connects with us everywhere. I wonder if it won't work on a moderator. All right, he'll dump that one in. Glenn Bruce, thanks for sharing. Yeah, but Nats fan taught me something I didn't know. Won't work on Funaki. Slow runner, but he's able to get it on the slider in. Now we're running out of energy here. So what lefty do we try? I guess it's going to be Clevenger coming through. Poof. That's Funaki. Why did it put me on my center fielder? What in the world was that? I was trying to make a play with De La Cruz, and I dove out Willie McGee. What in the world is going on with this game? All right, so he's holding the runner here, and he triples to left off this, but look, he's taking back his position, and I couldn't control him. It put me on the center fielder by default. Twitch clipped that. So, I mean, it feels obviously like a very pivotal play that happened there. But it is what it is. You know, it's just a game, but when you're trying to string together wins and hit World Series or something, like that stuff really grinds your gears. Kind of hard to take the game seriously. I'm guessing it was some lag spike or something, right, with their servers to cause it to act up like that. But what am I supposed to do? You know, put in a different defensive setting or something? Like, Ellie was where he should have been, playing behind the runner for a second in case there's a throw over, and then he got back to his spot. But I should be able to control him, right, guys? Yeah, at least I would think so. So now we're down 2 just like that, and we'll have to get 2 if we're going to come back here. And that's if I can hold my opponent without any further scoring. Let's see, Sam Schaefer, welcome in. I need the game to glitch for me the way it did my opponent, buddy. That's what I need. Yeah, that was wild, right, Kyle? And you know, I'm not one to say like, oh, my opponent's better and it's not fair or any of that stuff. Like, if the guy's hitting the ball more than I am, more power to him. They're going to win more often than not. But really felt like I got completely hosed on that deal. Puts me on Willie McGee when the ball's just rolling through the infield, and I didn't look at the exit velocity, but it wasn't like it was hit 115 off the bat or something crazy. I guess I should know this guy's looking to run every time. Just intentionally hit every batter until they quit, says Sheepadoodle. It'll kick you out for grieving, but maybe I should try it, Sheep. It may be the new meta. Willie McGee will grab that one, and away we head to the bottom of the ninth. And what I feel should be a tied-up game, but feel and real are different things. Ravens have 5 different quarterbacks for OTAs. Wish they would fill the ground balls to first, says Sam Schaefer. It's Schaefer, right? I think. There's a hit with Santander. Let's take him out. Try to avoid... Gosh dang it. Hope I don't run out of pause time. Try to avoid running into a double play. Actually, I'll try a righty-righty at bat. Was going to lift Tatis, but his PCI looks pretty big here. I was looking for that sinker. I got the PCI on it really well, but my timing was bad. Dang it. I was thinking sinker or fastball was coming. One way to find out, Nats fan. Here's Veritek. That was a good pitch to hit left field, but I thought I had the base stolen, so we'll let him avoid being in possible double play scenario.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Oh, good pitch on the sweeper. I was looking sinker away, so that thing kind of spun out of the hand. I was frozen up on it. Well, LE too fast to let that one sneak through. I thought we had infield hit for a minute. So it comes down to De La Cruz. I was looking sinker, but I chased too far down. You're in a 6-hour freeze-off in your World Series game. Just got to make sure the internet doesn't go out, Boski. But yeah, that was the peak of MLB The Show there, fellas. I'll hit the opponent. Kind of an even game, 9 hits to 11, but those 2 runs were ridiculous. But it is what it is. On to the next one. We're here to have a good time and talk sports. If the game's fair or not fair, then, you know, whatever. We can debate a wall. But yeah, that felt pretty screwed up, Cash. Boski, how are you? Besides the freeze off, Boski. Let's just try to get it back. I think Randy pitched pretty well for me. I was happy with Randy for his debut game there. Now I hope I don't drop into an all-star game because I'm like 695 or something right now. Because then I'm going to hit well, but then that going back up on Hall of Fame, the timing's going to be all messed up. This feels kind of delayed, fellas, so I'm going to get another matchup. Not too bad. The game is horrible. It is. Yeah, I don't know if you got to see what happened on that one, Boski, but opponent hit a grounder with a runner on second, and instead of having control of Ellie De La Cruz to fill the grounder and get the out at first, it put me on Willie McGee in center field, so I made Willie McGee dive as the ball's moving past because I couldn't control him correctly. De La Cruz, that is, thinking I had the infielder should have been my default control. So I throw Willie on the ground and it rolls to the wall for a triple, and yeah, we lost that one. AE, thanks for the rose and thanks for being here. Starter rating, I think you start at 0, right? And you have to work your way up in the rating system. Isaac, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Isaac. Let's see. Waiting for the roster update. Mason Miller goes up to 92. He can be nastier in Mike's bullpen. XP path was a disaster this season. Wasn't close enough XP wise. McDougal, he watched New York and Philly at an adult watering hole, and the place he picked was too crowded to watch sports as a friendo. It wasn't that bad. You fell asleep for just before the Spurs for McDougal. Nice win for the Spurs. I think the Spurs will be fine in that series, but we'll see. Timberwolves aren't going to roll over, but I think the Spurs will get through. I think Spurs and Thunder is going to probably be the scenario for the title. Oh, but he's playing some small ball. You know, I like that. And Eddie Murray will play the tag. Here's Jesus Mate. Is he going to play small ball with everybody? Let's find out. Yeah, 600s is when you definitely notice there's some really good players in the 600s. They may be working their way up to World Series, or just guys that are solid but not like super sweaty into the game. Maybe they're playing with their favorite cards or whatever the case might be. Let's see. Our follower count's on 70, so we need 30 more followers, guys, for a nice pack opening today. If not, we save it for tomorrow. Just got a piece. They see Abrams' grand slam and how he pimped the home run yesterday. Nope, didn't see it. Was running around a lot yesterday. I didn't get many innings of that A's game watched. Probably better for my blood pressure anyways. Bullpen fell apart late. Gio, welcome aboard. How are you, Gio? Hope the new program today is worth 115k XP. I didn't realize there was a program today. But hopefully, yeah, it's something good, AP. Podge's bat slam wasn't bad either versus the Astros. Everybody be sure to follow AP Ballparks if you haven't. Or are they putting out some details on Madden, Bama? Or are you messing with me? What NBA team am I voting for? I'm casting my ballot for the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I was out of the house for sure at that time. Usually, if my team loses on a given day, I don't consume a lot of the media for that sport. Like A's lost yesterday, I kind of avoid baseball for a minute. Right, he dropped a bunt on me. We're trying to bunt back the other way. Mine goes just foul. Gio, how about yourself? What NBA team are you voting for? You're planning to make a mini-season version of Top Golf. You didn't realize we didn't have one yet. It's the true, real-deal content. Skyballer, thank you for dropping the bits on us, buddy. It was in the 8th and it went 493 feet. That's a big grand slam. You like to see the Pacers with the #1 pick. You're going to get Solo Phil out of lurking. He'd like that too. Yeah, get Halliburton some more talent in there. Oh, this dyslexia got me, Nats fan. Chopper over the mound. It's Ellie, and Ellie's going to get us out. Any Niner fans in here, says Skyballer. TikTok chat, red chat, do we have any Niner fans around? Bummer, on top of that one. Or excuse me, off the end of the bat. I knew what I meant to say. Alright, shout out to Skyballer. He still needs to make a Skyballer command. He was last playing some Mark Raiders. Wizards are going to get that first pick. Trey Young, first pick, and AD together. Skyballer with more bits for us. Thanks, Skyballer. He's moving up the board there. Him, Viking, and Trucking, the bit bosses for this week. Speaking of Podges, here he is. Let's see. Just remember, you're the president of the itty bitty bitty committee. Signing off. Fun to see us again. Take care. Funaki. Hopefully it won't be so long before we cross paths again.
That's a ball.
SAR is the future, says Nats fan. I don't think I've watched much of SAR's game so far in the NBA.
Ball.
Eddie Murray with a stone cold take. I probably would have swung at that.
That's a ball.
Joel Helper, welcome in, Joel. And that one missed the location, and Eddie Murray didn't miss any of it. Blasted out to right field and over everything. But yeah, it's trying to paint the outer corner. And you can see that's just kind of sitting her in, and bye-bye baseball. Took the day off work. Little man and you got back from playing Pokemon Go and getting some McDonald's for lunch for Skyballer. What's his go-to at McDonald's? My daughters like to get a Happy Meal whenever we go, but a lot of times we'll get the $6 meal that comes with nuggets and I think it's a McDouble. And the older daughter eats the McDouble. The younger daughter will eat the nuggets. But yeah, I mean, they always want the Happy Meal for the toy. Rotates between Happy Meal cheeseburger or nuggets for the little baller. Hey, what's up, Gabe? How are you, friend? Opponent's having some good swings here. Doesn't get easier in these ranked games.
That's a ground rule double.
And he's out super early on that. Looking for a new third baseman to Sky Baller. I just bought Jose Ramirez for third base. He should be good there for a while. The live series J-Ram. The chipper looks nice, but it looks like it's a pretty expensive collection to get the chipper, I think. The Spotlight Retro.
That's a ball.
Trying to get the new chipper. Yeah, how much is he going to cost you, Gabe, to do that collection, you think? All right, play at the plate. We got a perfect throw, and we got him by a couple strides. Skyballer's done the math cash-wise. So he's $550. It's nuts.
No, that's inside.
And then Squibble's going to be out for a long time, unfortunately. Shouldn't affect his live series card, because usually when guys go on the DL, they just freeze them. But shame that the Tigers are going to be without him. Actually, Brutal and Greedy from SDS, in Gabe's opinion. Yeah, they've taken a wrong turn here of late with their greediness. A lot of stuff's getting locked behind the chase pack paywall, and these collections are quite stub heavy to get them done. The thing was hit well. The last one was the 107 off the bat, but line drive out. Didn't elevate it.
No, that's out.
Content and gameplay is bad, honestly, says Boski. Yeah, it's a bad year. Let's see, GTFU. Thanks for following, GT. And I'm late on Santander's swing, so he'll be out. You were in real life when Framber decided to be a hothead. That must have been entertaining and puzzling from the stands. Usually just one or the other. Right, yeah, usually you got at least half a reason to stick around, right, Boski? Hey, word from McDougal. Seen Ramirez hit a home run in Fenway when he had a... try to describe it for TikTok without really saying it. When he had a monetary reason for him to want to hit a home run, you forgot that was the leg. Unique to get paid while you're at the park for McDougal. He was getting paid to watch baseball that day. When he threw it, Story, it was just a cherry on top. You couldn't believe it, says Gabe. But he was crashing out. I should have crashed out after the last game, but I'm still here playing. I just miss chatting with you guys. And also, maybe we'll do a pack opening if we get a few more followers around here. Tysma says, I need 38 total bases. I think it'd be easy to see if somebody would let you steal 5 bases in BR. Do you have to do it in BR? I think you're always at risk of getting reported with that type of stuff, but you know, who knows if they'd actually follow through and do anything to your account. And we'll put that one right on the dot. Camden Maddox, welcome in. Good swing from the opponent, but we got him. Oh, I don't know if he's as good. He's supercharged right now, so he should probably be as good for another hour or two till his supercharge goes by the wayside. My thought for getting J-Ram was I wanted to do live series anyways, and he was an upgrade at third base, so that's why I went ahead and bought him.
Ball.
But yeah, I'm sure the new chipper's got to be sweet. Chipper's usually one of the great swings in the game. You should host your games at Top Golf or some park like it if you don't want to play Top Golf. Real tight spot. Knock it out a lot faster that way. And it had a big rip. I thought it was a sinker out of the hand, which is not great because he doesn't even throw a sinker. And he gets to be with a high fastball. So, kind of flailing here.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Would you touch Anthony Richardson if you were which teams? I think the Cardinals quarterback situation's a mess. Maybe the Jets if they can't sign Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson is contemplating being Geno's backup. I think anywhere that you don't have a real stable long-term answer, you could give Richardson a shot. Come in, see what he looks like, see if you can coach him up and become a better player. I'm a little swing happy here, as you guys can tell. And painted the bottom of the frame for a strike. But yeah, good question from McDougal. Who would, if you were an NFL team, would you have any interest in Anthony Richardson? Honestly, he feels like a guy that would go to the 49ers for a season or two, and Shanahan would fix him. You know, like Mac Jones had some good games for the Niners. Darnold was there for a year behind Brock Purdy. You know, a spot where he's not expected to contribute much, but maybe maybe just run the practice squad and be out there. Mike, welcome aboard. How are you, Mike? Wouldn't mind him as Golf's backup, says Gabe. He's not going to lie. Don't know if the Colts cut him. Yes, via trade. No. Yeah, I read they were going to move on from him, Skyballer, recently, but I didn't read through the article. It was just like the headline that I looked at. So I was under the impression they're about to cut him loose. Would you prefer him to be the backup in Denver? Still have Teddy, says Gabe. Dude, I kind of forgot Teddy was playing football.
Ball, that's low.
Underneath it, and that might be an out. You can't slice foul. And we're out of there. You take him over Stidham as the backup of Denver. Yeah, I think Richardson still has that potential to maybe play some good football ahead. I wasn't going to swing, and then thought it was hanging and tried to catch up to it. It is Baby Dope just followed. How's it going, baby? Thanks for following today. And that one's cracked by Ian Happ, and we'll get our run back. A little Oppo Taco shot. Yeah, who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Gabe. Don't think he's very good. You watched him a lot in college when he was at Florida, and he was terrible. Let's go Red Legs, says Baby. Well, who's your favorite Red Legs player of all time? You got a little too antsy. Kind of lifted that PCI too high. All right, here is Jose Ramirez. Chris Sabo and Sean Casey. I remember Sabo on that 1990 Reds team that beat my A's for the World Series. Swept my beloved A's when I was 10 years old. But Sabo was a good player. Yeah, Ramirez got just enough speed to be a factor on the base pass, and he'll swipe one for me. Sean Casey was your guy for sure. Yeah, I think Sean Casey's kind of slept on too. They're going to be the Athletics. Anything else is just nonsense and chatter, I think. There was one of the Oakland or nothing folks that tried to register the name, Las Vegas Athletics copyright claim, but I don't think they actually got the claim. I feel like the rest that you're hearing about is a lot of engagement farming, for the most part, Skyballer. I wish they would have to give up the name and somebody could expand into Northern California and bring the A's back to Oakland and all that, but probably not going to happen. Hunt, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Hunt. Hey, Spot, thanks for the prime. Absolute paint on that top corner. Thought I was making a good take. Tight Spot, 42 months. It says in a row. Thanks for sticking with us, Tight Spot. You told me, and then you showed me. Thank you, buddy. Got the DF badge and the NASA badge. We're out of this world in the purple chat.
No, that's in.
TikTok, we were on a good pace. We need 22 more followers for a pack opening, guys. Please follow, share, and like. You're not tapping, you're napping on TikTok. Need all the For Your page in here. Yep, now Tight Spot can tell you you're cursed. If you're not a subscriber. Yeah, if you don't have the Prime sub being used, Prime yet. Adam Dunn was great. I loved his last year when the A's had him. He was a lot of fun to watch. Loved Bronson Royal's leg kick. Yeah, Royal had a lot of good years for Cincinnati too. And nice swing. He stayed in there, stayed back with Eddie Murray and pops it to left. Now, when the Commanders were changing their name, there was a dentist, and I may be misinformed on this because Nats fans around, he might correct me, but my understanding was there was a dentist that went and took up a lot of the good names that they were considering, and that's how they ended up being the football team, and they settled on Commanders eventually. But yeah, with the A's situation, whichever member of the fan base was trying to beat the A's to the punch on the copyright, I don't believe they were successful. And we'll get the lead runner. What a great play from Cattell Marte. Twitch, clip that. Jay, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jay. Give the Dolphins any ounce of hope that we may have, says JMO. Go Dolphins. Bomb Squad is here. How's it going, Bomb Squad? Are you hitting home runs, Bomb Squad? Or are you detonating the correct fuse for us? Maybe both. Let's get a good stride over, try to get him on the throwaway. You think Malik Willis is going to have an excellent year and shock a lot of people, says Skyballer. Colin Kelly, welcome to the stream and the community. Appreciate your followership, Colin. Colin, who's your favorite athlete of all time? You're excited to see Willis in the aqua and orange, says JMO.
That missed. That's a ball.
Skyballer's answer is Caitlyn Jenner.
Ball. That's in.
Just don't let Caitlyn behind the wheel.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Formerly known as Bruce. Yep.
Here.
Willie McGee watches that one clip the zone.
Here.
Watches that one clip the zone on the other side. Watch this one, Willie. We're going to try to get Willie to chase. Nope. Willie's going to give us a stone cold take. Imagine getting an Uber and when they pull up it's Tiger Woods. Probably trying to get a selfie and then get out of there. Got to keep it a little spicy for Skyballer. And Fernando Tatis slicing it for a homer. 344. It's not how long it goes. It's just if it goes over the wall. We'll take it. Done on Fernando. All right, so now we're up a run. That may be it for Nissick. Nope. Just checking the pin or something. Yeah, I'm late on that one. It's carrying fairly well. It looks like Santander able to grab it and avoid giving up a double. We were sitting on it for a while, cash. Finally decided to cash it in. Oh, super jammed up. And that was off the plate, so. Hit one homer, then you want everything to be a homer. Skeens pitched well again. He pitched good, says McDougal. He pitched good. Skeens is living the life. I'm going to assume that's backdoor with an extra C. How's it going back? And the cutter sliced me up. So, all right, we got a run and the lead for now. Cavalier says Malong also pitched well. Let's go with John Franco. Oh, called the wrong motion. This is going to be bad. Got away with it. See, McCullers gave up 6, including throwing it over the backstop, basically, with a runner on third.
That's a ball.
Cheeky Straw, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Cheeky. Do you think the Astros will trade for somebody on the left-hand side of the infield to help replace Correa, McDougal? Or do you think they're just going to roll with the roster they have now? Zach, welcome to the purple side, buddy.
Do you know the Muffin
I do know the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Don't know how to type. There we go. Hey, Spot says they're sellers. And not able to grab that with Franco. Disappointing. Skyballer, thank you for the bits. So let's see. Cheeky Star, most recent follower. We need 17 more followers TikTok before timer runs out for a big pack opening. Oh, I haven't faced enough batters. Okay. Ginger, the Red Lab. Welcome in, Ginger.
That's inside.
Ginger, what's your favorite dog treat? Looks like a pet account on TikTok, possibly.
No, that's outside. Ball.
With this many injuries, you think they fold the season? Maybe fire the GM along the way. Skyballer's trying to get into a bit battle in the purple chat. Seems unfair, but he was already catching poor comments. The general manager. Here's Podges, and we'll make a call back to the bullpen eventually, if I remember where the bullpen's located. All right, here's Johan Duran.
Outside. Ball.
JR, thanks for the heart me. Knock over to the purple side and gave us a heart me. That's very nice of you, JR. TikTok viewers, if you didn't know, when you send a heart me to your favorite creators, it helps increase their revenue split and it puts you on the TikTok team for that particular stream. And Willie McGee's going to have a tough run here. This may be a ground roll double. No, it's going to be a ground roll out. Willie said, not on my watch. 99 speed was was needed. 98 speed doesn't catch that one. Ty Sharam, welcome aboard, Ty. Dougal says he's showing all the current biddies. I'm just glad you guys are here. And I don't know, bad swing. Very hittable pitch. And let it jam me up. I think I'm looking fastball away maybe more than I should be. Eddie Murray will roll a circle change out to center. Nice going, Eddie. I don't know why I didn't swing through. I was early anyways. And we draw the BS hit by pitch. Doesn't get hit if he doesn't check the swing. Get going, J-Ram. That's the way to get on base. Marte just laid on the cutter. The 99 speed. We got a clip from Zach. Thanks, Zach. Oh, I shouldn't have advanced probably. Glad I didn't run into it out. But yeah, I thought that thing was in for a hit, and then Willie McGee was just able to close the gap for us. Right, he's pitching out. It's a delayed steal, but we're going to be out there. Wish I would have realized I had sent both runners. I was only trying to send the runner from first, and I was resigned to the pitch out outcome, but the delayed steal, if I could have gotten the pickle, would have been great. Just to clarify, though, I pointed towards first base and was only trying to send the runner on first to second. I wasn't trying to steal home. Sometimes it'd be that way. That's a long run for McGee. Won't be able to get to that one, unfortunately. So, tight game. Murray's on.
Inside, ball.
What left-handers are you guys using in your bullpen currently? I like to have that Androlis, but I don't think I want to lock in for 80,000 stubs when I'm still hopeful to do live series. Are you going to go get the Tupac bobblehead by chance, Zach? Because I know Cheetah was saying he may get to go Friday for that game. Yeah, what left-hand guys are you using out of the bullpen? I don't really like any of my lefties a whole heck of a lot. Well, Franco may be decent, but I haven't got to use Franco much yet. Yeah, definitely get a good look at your Orioles. Seems like the A's are in a little bit of a funk right now. Langoliers is on paternity leave, and I'm not sure when he's due back. Too much chaos going on. And Marte will get the out. You had AI fill out your golf disc bag with recommendations. Took local brands into account. Thinks it knows you or something, which fair. Gonna get those local discs. That's cool that it was able to pull all that information together for you, McDougal. Hater. Yeah, Hater's two-seam supposedly is a glitched pitch in the game right now. Allegedly, if you pitch the two-seam with Hater, your opponent can only get contact against you, even if they're power swinging or normal swinging. We got a couple new followers. It is the Cloud of Smoke and Pax. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Take all the father time he needs, as Zach Tag. Perfect, but into the mitt, and down we go. 90% of the time, you're getting a strikeout or a ground ball. It's late enough in the game. I think. Oh, it's Santander. That's fine. I was thinking it was Ketel Marte, but we'll put in Jesus Mate to pinch run. Hey, he's pitching out again. He got me last time. Not this time. Mate too fast. He had 16 strikeouts last game with Randy Johnson for Skyballer. Yeah, I'm glad to have Randy in the rotation finally. Took me a while to get there. As many of you have said, that second inning XP path felt very slow to progress through. TikTok, we're approaching 100 followers. If we get there before the timer expires, we'll do a massive pack opening. So follow, share, and like. If you're on the For You page, come on in and just help the crew in here. The hook slide gets Ellie De La Cruz in to second. Perfect liner into left field. Big spot here for Willie McGee. And I kind of slammed the PCI on that. Willie's popped up. Did think about maybe trying to squeeze bunt there, but yeah, not a productive out. Now we'll need 2-out swing for me and Hap. It's like coming right at the PC. I should have just let it go. Would have had better contact in that inner quadrant. All right, timer's down to 5 minutes. We need 13 followers in 5 minutes. TikTok, go, go, go. Follow, share, and like, guys. Please. All right, 3 switch hitters. Due up. Let's try Gagne out of the pen. Hap and McGee are going to get P5 here soon for me. Get them a little more boost. He's looking to bunt with Willie. I don't blame him. He's just needs the runner, right? Get the runner on and get a big swing. Could turn this game around. All right, so Ian comes in and grabs it. Here is Mate. Marte in the on-deck circle. Let's see, Dusty, Wally, Austin, Aiden, Tim, all of you guys scrolling, welcome aboard. Thanks for watching on this Friday Junior. Clayton Kershaw is an animal. He got 7 strikeouts through 6 innings with Kershaw for Skyballer. Hey Skyballer, is F Your Couch still playing the show a lot, or has he gotten busy with other games? Feels as if I haven't chatted with him in a while. I don't know. That's a really great pitch to hit. I gotta turn on that, but yeah, can't hit them all. All he plays is MLB, Diamond Dynasty. He's over 300 games. Okay, so he's really into it. Alex, thanks for the heart, me friend. Definitely thought I had stopped the swing, but I'm too early. And down we go on that one. Yeah, I just couldn't help myself. I knew that was a ball, and just habit of wanting to press down. Muscle memory got me, I guess. Right, did not pile on that inning for sure. Devontae, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Devontae. Got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the stream, and we're a little short of our follower goal. If we can get to 100 followers, we'll rip the packs we got. We got a chase pack in there, landed it off the wheel. Devontae, thanks for sharing the stream too. Santander swinging over the top. Here's Andy Pages. Best right-hand 5-pitch mix in history by McDougal, The Express, Prime McCullers. I don't know if I can get to this one. It is foul. 90-mile-an-hour curve, Pedro's circle, McLean's sweeper, and Skeen's splitter. There's the breakdown for McDougal. Well, thought we may win it there. Instead, Tyne Run comes to the plate. When is Bobby Witt dropping? He's going to drop it like it's hot, buddy. I don't know when, though. Probably in 25 minutes. I think it's usually at noon Pacific time that they put the new stuff in. Cameron, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Cameron. Excuse me. Allergies have settled in. I just keep coughing. It's been a couple of months of this stuff. Felt like it was pretty much gone away and resurged a bit. So opponent's paused. While he's paused, let me make the call to the pin. He may not realize that I did it. Boom, there's a different pitcher out there. Any tips to quit swinging early? You can't stop swinging early. I mean, I would try to visualize, like in my mind, if I was really in the batter's box, and try to let the ball travel to my back foot instead of trying to hit it out in front. Maybe that'll help you to, you know, in the game and in real life, sort of have that imagery of staying back. Or think about like the opposite field, Mike. You can't hit it to the opposite field if you're early. And then eventually get yourself slowed down enough to get your timing windows fixed. It can be frustrating when you're real early or real late for a while. I'm gonna try to get him to go up and through on that one. And the screwball can be so tough to hit. We'll get him to just completely whiff and get the victory. Even if you try to keep your finger a couple inches above. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like you're hovering right over the controller. Yeah, I think it's just a timing thing where you're going to have to practice staying back. What you could do is go into custom practice and hit against one of the real slow pitching guys, and see if that helps you. Like Tyler Rogers or somebody. Just go set up a custom practice against him. Stay back, and then when you go into head-to-head play and you're facing the fastball, your time will be back. Our timer has expired. We got to 89 followers. We're 11 short. We'll save the packs for tomorrow and try to hit our follower goal then. If you get a chance and you're in TikTok, please click on my profile. My link tree is there. You guys can join the Discord server, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Blue Sky. It's all the same name. Hopefully I'll have more packs for us tomorrow as a little bit more of a motivation. We do have a shot at the Craig Biggio Chase card. Also got a shot at hitting the Vargas card, which would be a good one. Probably a nice meta card with that switch hitting style. We got 5 ball in its habits, 17 standards, and we'll keep loading them up there. Gas is over $7 a gallon currently. You might see it at $5.99 or something, but that would probably be the absolute low. Gonna fuel up tomorrow because I have the Earnify app, and it gives you 20 cents off if you have Earnify app and Prime if you fuel up on Fridays. But yeah, gas prices is definitely out of control. I'm looking to see who's live on Twitch. We'll send the raid, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Oh, Truckin's on. We'll raid Truckin. So I make my way through the list. So we're taking it to our Cubs buddy. Hey, it's cheaper cost of living there, but the salaries are in general probably higher here across the board too. So, you know, give and take. But yeah, we would love some Ohio gas prices. Sheepadoodle for sure. Feel like we're getting a bargain. Skyballer, thanks for hanging out. Zach, McDougal, Mike, anybody that's lurking that I didn't shout out, that didn't chat in the last couple moments. Thank you everybody for spending some of your day with me, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.